U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris's visit to Guatemala got off to a bumpy start. Her flight to Guatemala City was delayed due to technical problems. On Sunday night, she landed at an Air Force base near the Guatemalan capital and was greeted like royalty. In stark contrast to the previous administration, President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris want to create a more humane approach for dealing with immigration and at the same time fight smuggling and trafficking. This past April, during a virtual meeting with the Guatemalan president, Harris said the U.S. will address the root causes of immigration.
We are looking at the issue of poverty and the lack, therefore, of economic opportunities, the issue of extreme weather conditions and the lack of climate adaptation, as well as corruption and the lack of good governance, and violence against women, indigenous people, LGBTQ people, and Afro-descendants.
Guatemalan President Alejandro Giammattei has said his nation will take steps to strengthen bilateral ties with the United States. He also knows Harris will raise tough questions about corruption in his government. Most migrants from the region are coming from Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. The U.S. is also keeping a close eye on Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele. El Salvador's Legislative Assembly, led by Bukele's party, recently fired the Attorney General and top judges after the U.S. said members of his party are corrupt. The U.S. has also implicated the president of Honduras, Juan Orlando Hernandez, in an alleged cocaine trafficking conspiracy.
Impunity and corruption have deteriorated democratic institutions in Central America. As a consequence, we also see a deterioration in the quality of life of the population. That is what provokes the people to leave.
Analysts say corruption leads to extreme poverty, which is also a contributing factor in the spike of migration. Efforts to improve security are also on the table. Vice President Harris brings good news that the United States will donate millions of COVID-19 vaccines to Central American nations and Mexico. The Vice President will meet with Mexico's President Andrés Manuel López Obrador on Tuesday to talk about, among other things, U.S. plans to invest in the region and create jobs that will entice Central Americans to remain in their own countries. Franc Contreras, CGTN, Mexico City.